I'm back, guys. Thank you so much. This is Janet Rangi. Okay. Oh, it was so dark here. Okay. Welcome to my video, guys. Janet Rangi. I love you. I love you. I love you so much for always following. Okay. Or subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing on this channel. I love you. I love you. Today's topic is people are going to Canada. People are going to Canada, and I want you to be one of those people that is going to go to Canada. Okay. All right. How are people going to go to Canada? Of course, if you've watched Janet Rangi videos from long time ago, you've seen express entry. It's the same thing, okay? That means we are looking at a point system. So many of you come to me, Janet, I can't afford fees. So student visa becomes a problem to Canada, okay? Going to Canada. Visiting visa is another one because you are not sure whether they will give you the visa. You are not sure if they will deny you. But when it comes to permanent residency, those are programs that have already been approved. Meaning, if you put in what they are looking for, you have a chance. How about I just tell you today that most of you thought only nurses can go to Canada, only nurses can go to America, and I mean on a green card, but that is not true. Or go to Canada. Yes, nurses are going to Canada, but there are programs that if we continue looking very, which Janet has seen them, okay, enrolled nurses, nurse aides, truck drivers, chefs, people that work in hotels, home health, okay, CNAs, okay, nurse aides, okay. So I don't know which category for machine workers. Did I say truck drivers, people that operate machineries, people that want to work in the farms and all those? Of course, requirements will be different. And that's why I always say if you come to Janet, she'll make a quick assessment for you and see if you qualify in one of those programs. Obviously, most of my followers, I don't know what they do. Some of them are teachers, some of them are bankers, some of them are in HR, some of you are in HR, you're in the sales. All right. Some of you are nurses for sure. Some of you are lab technologists. Okay. Yesterday night, I just delivered news to a lab technologist, and he's not the first one, okay, who has been invited to permanent residency because I know lab technologies have watched me before. And some of them, I even gave them free consultation and I explains, but sometimes it didn't look realistic. But me, what I like is putting down a situation where I've helped someone and we've seen the result, and then I'm willing to tell the others, hey, if you do this, this will happen. So this one happened to have had everything I was looking for. When I put in, we got invitation to apply for permanent residency in record time. Actually, it was 2 weeks, but let's call it a month. Okay. So I want us to understand what are we going to do so we can compete and be part of this cake that is going on. Janet has always made fun. Some people will come and tell you, oh, Bitcoin. When you hear about Bitcoin, you are more likely late in the game. Maybe people heard about this 10 years ago. So I don't want you to be those people who will be coming back. I had the physical therapists. I had lab technologists can go to Canada. When Janet was saying these things, maybe years to go, years back. So I love your comments. I love you so much for coming. I'm going to focus. Tomorrow I have to go to work. Number one, okay, these are things that you have to do, which I'm doing for my people. If you choose to come and I do for you, janetrangi67@gmail.com or janetrangi.com. Okay, please, it helps when you book a consultation, then I will evaluate. This is a chance of a lifetime, and I will tell you exactly what we need to do to achieve. So these are the things you need to do. Number one, Canada needs to know your education. Do you have a certificate? Do you have a diploma? Okay, here we call it associate's degree, which is about 3 years. Okay, we have bachelor's degrees. Do you have a master's? Do you have a PhD? Do you fall within those professions that they're actually looking for? So how will Canada know about your education? We have to do something called credential evaluation. Credential evaluation, okay? ECE report. What is an ECE report? It means we send your education to them. They evaluate and tell Canada, this person here went to a school that is well known, is well registered, it's well credentialed back in her home country, and she has the equivalent of 4 years, equivalent to Canada. So that is what the ECA report will say. How do we file it? We file it through WES. There are other 2 or 3 organizations which other people use, but some of them it is better if you're in Canada. For some of us or most of us, we are familiar with what? WES, World Education Services, which most of you follow Janet for many years. How many of you have followed Janet Rangi videos when I used to say express entry, ECA report, Canadian experience, blah, blah, Canadian employer? It follows the same concept, except this one is easier. Why do I say easy? So, okay, once we evaluate, we go now to the English part. We need to do IELTS. We need to do IELTS. What is IELTS? We need to score very well, or average well, spoken, comprehension, okay, written, and listening. We have to know all those and practice, practice, practice. In fact, I have a tutor in Uganda whom I'm sending my people to go train, so we make sure you pass. Okay. She said, Janet, I prefer paper-based. People seem to perform better paper-based. So I don't know if you benefit from that information, but that's what she told me. Okay. So they can take as low as CLB of 4. What is CLB? That is like an average of the 4, the 4 sections. All right. But as we say, how about you get a CLB 7? Because if you get higher, your points will just go up. Because some of you have to offset the experience. Okay. Most of these places, they're wanting 1 year experience. But if you have, let's say, 2 years experience, you might not get good points. But if you score better than someone who has 5 years experience, you see now you're at par. Okay, some of you say, but Janet, I have a diploma. Do I qualify? Yes, 3 to 4 years, depending on which class you're making the application. If it's the professional lab technologies, for example, some of you came to me, I gave free consultation, you disappeared. Okay, now the rest of the people who are serious with me, now they have permanent residency in their hands. They're just waiting to process. They've already been chosen. Do you know how many people come? How many of you have won a green card? Or you've seen people who win the green card? They are told, you've been selected for further processing. It's the same thing here. When I put him into that profile, okay, when the draw comes, they get invitations to apply. Remember, Janet is not a lawyer. If you need lawyer services, you go. Most of them cost about, because you ask me these questions. From experience, most of them will charge $500 an hour, okay? The ones I know. Some you might find cheaper, of course. Don't get me wrong. Okay. 5,000 for their services, or at 10,000. Calculate in your currency. So most of it's not possible. That's why we do this vlogging, so you can understand. So we've talked about evaluating your documents through ways. That is what we call an ECA report. Okay. We have to do IELTS and get an average, which we call a CLB score, minimum 4. But don't try that game of getting 4. We want you to get 10. True or false? We want you to get 10. Okay, let me see some of the comments. Hello, Janet. Thank you for educating us. Lucas from Uganda. Thank you so much. We want you to score very well. Okay, then we have to write a Canadian experience, a Canadian style resume. Some of you, they tell you, present a bank statement you think is printing and giving. Produce for us a resume you think is just printing and giving. We tell you, okay, you have to write a letter of intent. You think you can just write any letter and give. No, you have to keep in mind that sometimes the machines read these things. Okay, so there are opportunities right now, and this is not hearsay. Okay, of course, if I was a YouTuber, I'd probably be saying, hi guys, I want you to come to my channel today, and then you can come to Canada. All these opportunities exist. No, no, no. Janet is not, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm not into those things. I'm here to tell you the truth. It's happening. And actually, I have to encourage you. Oh, thank you, by the way, because you're the ones who pushed me. Janet, we need your help. Janet, why are you not doing it? Now I've been doing it and I'm not enjoying. And why am I doing more homework on employers? It's because it's strong for my brand. It's strong for Janet Rangi. It's strong for testimonials, which you've done a good job over the years recommending Janet to other people. But for the most part, I want the people I help to succeed, because I reviewed that. Oh, I have my lab technology. How did you go? Janet Rangi. Oh, green card. How did you go? Janet Rangi. Visiting visas, and these temporary visas, J1, visiting students. Sometimes when the embassy staff, I don't want it to be attached on my name. Okay, but for the most part, most of you, you've watched my embassy videos. I've prepared you, and you go and get visas. You come here all the time. You're in America, you tell me, yeah, you got a visa. Okay, you go to Canada, you tell me you got a visa. Why? Because you listen to my videos. But not all people are made equal. When I come and talk to you, we might find one or two things that are different. Okay, so this permanent residency is existing, is in most of your professions. As I say, let me repeat some of them: enrolled nurses, nurse aides, truck drivers, machinists, salespeople. Okay, of course, registered nurses, radiology technicians, lab technicians or technologists. Okay, psychologists, especially PhDs, nurse practitioners. I didn't know there are nurse practitioners in that other countries, but yes, if you're a nurse practitioner, yes, I've seen you listed. So there are many, many professions which most of you possess now. And I want to start working with you on that, because that way my reviews will be better. But if I attach myself on these other applications, I don't like tears. Okay, because Janet will do the best more than anyone else to make sure you get that visa. Okay, but in the end, the embassy decides. But temporary visas, the embassy can say yes or no. But when it comes to permanent visas, because they come straight from Canada, they come straight from employers. It's very, very hard, okay, for them to deny. So case in point, last month or a month, 2 months ago, I was calling lab technicians, giving them free information. Some of them came and they sounded very nice. Some of them came back. The ones that came back, right now, they have permanent residency in their hands. Well, they've been invited to apply. Let me not exaggerate it. It's like me saying they have the green card in their pocket. No, you've been selected for further processing. That is the part that I've delivered in a very short time. Okay, so it was a very good weekend for me. Why do I say this? Because me and Josephine, we made applications, okay, to universities, and we got admission, one community college, and we got two universities, okay, in 1 week. So I was like, wow, I guess this is my week. Then I got three people. Okay, if you're listening to me, congratulations. I got a follower, a subscriber from South Africa, and she was going for a student visa. This one was doing online. Maybe we need to borrow some of those tips. She was doing online. Then she went. When she came to me, we did a consultation. I said, this one here, I see a problem. She went to the embassy and she's now in America. She called me, she said, Janet, hey, guess those two problems are the ones they started with. I have another one from, actually, this one called me from Nigeria. He got F2. When the wife got F1, he called me, said, Janet, thank you so much for your videos. Now, yesterday, he's like, it was so easy. They were so nice to me. He has an F2, which Janet has been teaching some of you. You'd leave your spouses, come to America and stay alone. And now Janet came and said, no, you don't have to stay alone. There's something called F2 visa. You can come and stay with your spouse. Now, most of you are utilizing F2 visas. J1, there's J2 visas. Canadian permanent residency, who goes? You, your children, your spouse. Okay, Canada considers common law. So if you have a come we stay, and you can show rent together, you can show properties together, you can show even children together. Yes, you do not even have to have a marriage certificate to have your spouse accompany you, okay, to Canada. So that is how it's happening. In a nutshell, what did you say? We need an ECA report. We have to evaluate your education. Okay, number two, we have to pass the English, which is called the IELTS, offered by the British Council. Listening, reading, which is comprehension, writing, okay, and listening, writing, comprehension, and what? Listening, reading, comprehension, and writing. Get a CLB score of at least minimum 4, but we are targeting 7. Why? Because we need a point system. The better we score, the good we are. Okay, we score highly, our scores will go high. We have good work experience, which I said you only need probably 1 year. But if you get 5 and more, points. Okay, your age, if you are 25 to 35, probably you have the most points. So it's based on a point system. And that's why I say if we work so hard, and I create that profile for you, of course, if you meet the threshold, they're going to invite you for permanent residence. And it feels so good when customers call me or followers call me, Janet, I went to the embassy, I was successful. It makes me feel good. But that one for the embassy, it brings me stress and I don't like it. I'd rather deal with permanent residencies. I love making applications for you, okay? No one on these pages can say, Janet, I came for community college, you did not deliver. That one I've put down, okay? Universities, I struggle. It's most of the people I struggle with, they cannot complain because usually they probably don't have credential evaluation. They do not have English exams. Okay, they do not have standardized testing. So we are just scratching the surface and trying to throw things on the wall and hope something sticks. But those are just a few cases. For the most part, I get admissions. As a matter of fact, I told you we just got 3 admissions this week. I got 3 embassies this week. Last night, I delivered permanent residency to one of my lab technologists. Okay. All right. You've been invited. He didn't believe. You've been invited to apply for permanent residency. He thought it was, like utopia or something. This is like manna from heaven. Manna from heaven. Take me seriously. Okay. JanetRangi.com if you want to find me. And sometimes I say here and you go to the comments and you say, Janet, you never answer your comments. Even on Facebook, I'll go and mention my email, but people still go in the inbox. But my inbox is set in a way that it balances, it bounces. He said, no, go to this email. So I hope most people are able to reach me. Okay. So how are you doing? I can see 1 or 2 comments. I'm following from Nairobi. Julius, thank you for following. Ezekiel, lovely conversation. Thank you. Kennedy, thank you. Rahab, hi Janet. What if non-skilled? Yes, we just have to know. Book an appointment with me, we find out. Because most of them, honestly, you could be sitting on a gold mine. How quick, as I said, if we have everything, I've seen people get invited the same month. Okay, let me not say the same month because they usually do first month. So if I put like the one I delivered last night, we put in August around 15th. And now he's sleeping with an invitation because now he has 30 days to tell them, I've accepted. Now this is the time they will check. Did you tell them the truth that you had a degree? Did you tell them the truth that you have a diploma? Did you tell them the truth about your resume? Okay, so that is the process. The second part of the process, it might take up to 12 to 16 weeks. But the first part, honestly, which we need, so you know you've been invited for permanent residency, it's the most rewarding thing. You just sleep knowing that now I'm preparing, but I'm not guessing. I already have been invited for permanent residency. How wonderful! How wonderful! I love you so much. Merci beaucoup. Okay, I wish happiness only one day. I will testify that I came through Janet. Yes, take life. Technology, guys. Yesterday I had a consult. Now I have to go look for that. My grandma. She called on behalf of the son. The son, I think, is where Cyprus or Turkey. If you're listening to me, come back. Yes, if you want Canada, that is possible. Technology, guys, okay? And technology, they even break down what kind of technology they want. You know, technology is is too big. There's software, there's hardware, and even in software, there's security systems. There's a lot. So take, yes, all right. Following from Doha, Qatar, Peter, thank you so much, and God bless you too. Peace. Okay, I love you so much, Janet, and I love you back. Rehab, I already read your comment. Lucas, hello, Janet. Thank you for educating us from Uganda. I read that long time. Who else did I forget? Mary, Mercy Lee, thank you. Ann Ngendo, hello, Janet. James, thank you so much and good conversation. Linda Cabasso is like, hi, Janet. Did I forget any of you? Peace. Okay, okay. Someone, Caroline, of course, from Iraq. Okay, asanteni sana, merci beaucoup. Okay, muchas gracias, adios. I will see you in the next video, Abigail. Thank you so much for coming. Make opportunities work for you. Come on janetrangi.com, find Janet. Okay, see you. Did you notice something in my house? I put my curtains back. Before in the other videos, if you go looking, they are not there. Now they are finally back. Okay. Okay. Street photographer. Hello, Janet. Can one apply for green card when you have an F1? Yes. We can apply for a green card when you even come to America or Canada, wherever country you have. They will just ask you where are you from, and you give them the country of origin, which is the passport. You can apply, yes. And if you win, it's called change of status from F1 student to green card. You can adjust that while in the United States. Okay. All right. Joseph, how are you following from Kenya? We have many opportunities now. Okay. Actually, yeah. They are here. No. I was hoping I'm on this page. Yeah, many opportunities. Okay, contact Janet. Subscribe. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing on Janet. Okay. All right. I will see you in the next video. Let me go shower. Tomorrow is work. We had a good Labor Day. I hope you enjoyed wherever you are. I had a good life. Okay. Graphic designing colleges in USA, they are there. How are you? I'm glad you managed to be live. I manage PG's like welcome. Okay. PG, we are happy to have you. And hi, Janet. I greet you watching live from Nairobi. Thank you. Okay, Karabo. Thank you. Hi, Janet. I've learned a lot from you. We love you. Love you. Okay, Michael is here. Michael, tell them. That is called Michael Osodo. Now, sometimes when I say these things, Michael, you are one of those listening when I'm just saying, okay, I delivered 3 other people. Go down there. Let Michael tell you the truth. Tell them who you are. Let's see the comment from Michael. We love you, Michael. Okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you. We delivered. Michael wants to be private. It's okay. We won't even say. But many of you know very well. I've delivered permanent residency in your pockets. Okay? I love you. Okay? I need help with DS 160, of course. janetrangi.com. Find our email request. And when we reply, please take steps. So tell us, okay, Janet, I'm working on this. I'm working on that. I'll be back. Okay? I don't want this video to go more than I expected. I've just started following you, but I want to know more about Canada from Uganda. Welcome. You learn more, subscribe. Okay. Good morning, Janet. Sister Unique is there. See you guys. Okay. I will see you in the next video. I didn't want to go beyond 20, but it went. It's already gone. I wanted it to be below. Catherine, how are you? Aviation school in Canada, do they have the best? I don't know that it's the best. They just have schools, right? Yes, you have already subscribed. How nice. Michael, enjoy. Okay, Michael, enjoy. You have permanent. You've been invited. Congratulations. Okay. I love you back, Michael. Okay. And say hi to your wife. Say hi to your wifey. Even me, where is my ring today? I say I will show you. I entertain on Facebook, but here on YouTube, I try not to entertain much because YouTube is more formal. Okay. Sometimes Facebook are the ones who always told me, Janet, show us something. Linda, indeed, making opportunities work for us. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let me go shower. I love you. Okay. See you in the next video. Thank you for telling me you subscribed. Bye, Janet. We love you. Peace is like, okay, bye. Okay. See you. Bye.